Hello, beautifuls. This is Aromie here, and welcome back to Asagao Academy. So we are here, sneaking into the Normal Boots clubroom, which I don't think is a good idea, but my thinks it's totally cool. If you act natural, no one will care. There's too many people around. No one will be interested in what we're doing. I was full of confidence that I wish I shared. I really don't think I'm comfortable with this. I stopped at the clubroom door, gently tugging on it.
Yeah!
Sweet, they left it open. She pulled me into the clubroom and shut the door behind us. It's in here. Here was a storage closet at the very back of the room, a plain white cabinet. She stopped short of the door, looking expectantly at me. I tugged the knob, expecting it to be locked like all storage closets were. The knob didn't move, confirming my suspicion. Relief swept through me. Well, darn, looks like it's locked. I guess whatever you have to show me will have to wait another day, or maybe never. Oh, I know it's locked. That's why I have these. She pulled a shiny chain of keys from her pocket, eyes sparkling.
What?
Shizuka's keys? Who gave you those? No one. I'm borrowing them for a little bit. No harm done. She fiddled with the door handle, going through the key after key. Mine. I'm serious. I'm seriously uncomfortable with this. Someone is bound to find out. They always do. Finally, there was a small click and the lock relented. Don't worry, Hana. I'll protect you. I opened the closet and a light shone down directly onto its contents.
Yay!
There they are! There they are! To my utter bewilderment, there sat luminescent golden boots resting on a velvet pillow encased in a glass box. What are these? I stepped closer to the case and was about to put my hand on the glass, but I stopped inches before it broke with goo. We shouldn't be here. These, Hana, are the boots. The boots. It's the symbol of the Normal Boots Club. This is their club room after all, I'm telling you. These guys don't mess around. Is it made of gold? Real gold? It must have cost a fortune. I'd say they're solid gold, only worth 100,000 yen or so, but to make sure, Mai's fingers wiggled in front of her face before I could stop her. She opened the glass case and lifted the boots from the velvet pillow they rested on. Mai, please be careful. I grabbed the boots from underneath just in case she dropped them. Good thing too, because they were heavy. The gold was cool and hard to touch. These boots were definitely not wearable or in anything but normal. Mai bounced them up and down, weighing them with her hand. Her arms flexed as she did so. I suddenly realized why her pats on the back hurt so much. Volleyball made her strong.
Bingo.
Yeah, definitely solid gold. Mimi lied to me. She said they were gold plated. I didn't believe her, so I had to check. So you dragged me along instead of her? This display of wealth made my stomach turn. Where they saw a symbol, I saw months of food for my father and I. 100,000 yen just lying in the closet, protected by a single poorly guarded key. It might not be a big deal to the students with rich parents, the majority of the academy, but it was more than disturbing to me. Yes, you. I wanted you to experience this with me. Silhouetted by the warm glow of the spotlights, Mai smiled at me. That smile almost made me feel okay being here without permission. Almost. Plus, when we get caught, we'll be okay. There's no way they can punish you. They really like you.
What?
What? The storeroom lights flickered on. We both turned abruptly, still holding the boots. Shane stood in the doorway. Maybe not that one. You, what are you doing here? That case is supposed to be locked. Well, it was locked. Mine.
Shane.
We're really sorry, Shane. We heard the boots were kept in here, and we were curious, that's all. No harm done, right? Here, Mai, let's give the boots back to him. Yeah, I was just showing her. We aren't suspicious. You guys hide it away. How is anyone ever supposed to see it? She handed the boots to Shane, who placed them carefully back into the case, adjusting the pillow to the center.
No.
We hide it from people who aren't in the club, like you. The case clicked shut. Shane, I'm sorry. Do not come back here. Get out of my sight. But I am containing my anger now. But your continued presence making that ever more difficult. I gulped. Mai and I dashed out the door. Shane slammed the door behind us. Do you think he's gonna tell the rest of them? I really hope not. I might have ruined my reputation with them.
Sorry.
I think you mean I might have ruined your reputation with them. She threw her head back and laughed, not quite grasping the consequences of her actions. You'll be fine. I'll even be fine. They're students just like us. It's not like we stole it. But Shane, he was really angry. That's just an act. Don't worry about it, Hana. I said I would protect you, right? Her words seemed genuine enough, but I had a hard time believing her. It was almost as if she planned for us to get caught. Okay. Good. Now let's head back to the dorms. That competition is tomorrow, and I do not plan on losing due to lack of sleep. The tournament, I completely forgot. Would they even let us participate considering what we just did? Mai hummed happily as she skipped down the hall, somehow impervious to my anxieties. Heart heavy, I followed her. Only time would tell. Saturday dawned bright and harsh. The cloud light outside mirrored my gloomy mood as I quickly dressed and woke up Mai. Yeah. May or Mai. I don't even know. Maybe I should just say May from now on because she keeps shouting May. May, it's time to get up.
Morning.
Ugh. Why? The video games competition, remember? We're playing Stupendous Stomping Sisters today. May shot straight up out of her bed. Oh my god, Jared! I can't hang out with Jared today. She catapulted from the top of her bunk bed and spread out to the hallway. I heard crashes and shrieks as she massacred the other girls to get into the bathroom. The sun slowly rose through the window. Everything would be just fine, right? And in this book here, I looked it up. I pulled up the wiki. You get tournament points based on the event, and you start getting more points as you Shane tells you this after you decide to compete for the normal boots. Okay, once we compete in the normal boots, he tells us about all these points. We did start off with 0 points, so I didn't mess up. Hope not. Soon Mai returned, fully dressed and ready to go.
Hana.
Come on, Hana, let's go. She grabbed my hand and dragged me out into the campus commons. Her insistent tugging hurt, but I followed her silently. Even more strangely, she wasn't talking either. Our nerves had gotten the better of us both. We wandered the halls of the boys' dorm, making our way to 402. The dormitory itself smelled awful, like stale Dorito chips. I wondered how I never noticed it and realized this was the first time I came on a weekend. Rather than wandering campus all day for classes and clubs, most people were sleeping in or hanging out in their dorms. Mai slowed down as we climbed the stairs, staring at the floor. The closer we got, the slower we progressed. We opened up the 4th floor and crossed the hall. Finally, we stood in front of PBG. I keep wanting to say PBJ and Jon's door. You should knock.
What?
What? Me? You should knock. You got here first. Yeah, but you're their friend. Well, you know the better. But you've got pink hair. Is there... I got pink hair, so obviously that means to open the door first. Alright. Is there a problem, ladies? We both froze. Sense of ham wafted through the air.
Oh, Jared.
Jared.
Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Is there something wrong with the door? Oh, no, we didn't want to wake them up in case they were still sleeping. Jared let out a low-throated laugh. I don't think they'd mind having you wake them up. Mai's eyes almost rolled into the back of her head. Here, allow me. He leaned between us and tapped on the door. He was surprisingly tall, and being some 10 inches shorter than him, he towered over me. He looked down at me and winked. The door flew open.
Hey.
Hey guys, glad you could make it. We'll be a bit squished in here, but it's better than nothing. Well, we couldn't get the What? Oh, Shane's talking now. What? We couldn't get the classroom this year? I jumped. Shane stood behind me, expressionless. I didn't even see him come. Yeah, it turns out Hidden Block decided to book it for the same day. Wonder what it's for. Jon snorted somewhere in the background. I'm not sure your room is better than nothing. Oh, Shane, with the zingers. That wasn't a zinger. Are you just going to stand outside, or are you coming in? We stepped through the threshold, fully and completely entering PBG and Jon's room. Boy territory, we were out of our element. May never been in the room before, and she glanced at the walls. Shelves and desks like a mini a manic squirrel. Her eyes gleamed and I had the sneaking suspicion she was making note of what she saw for her own nefarious purposes, though what they were I had no idea. Rather, I didn't want to know.
What's up?
Go on, take a seat anywhere. I looked to my left and saw boxers flying on a desk chair, bloodshot into my face. Were they used? PBG followed my gaze and turned red. Let me clean up a bit. Pigsty. Do they have pigsies in England? Everything in America is derivative of England. But we're in Japan. Shane looked at me blankly. Man, we're so lucky I don't even know it has 8-player stop. I don't know how to pronounce it. I am excited to crush you, Shane. I'm pretty sure it's like the Wii U, but it's the Wii U. That sounds weird.
Jon sucks.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Hey!
Hello, guess who's here? Gerard entered without knocking, a bright smile on his face.
Hold on, what?
Oh man, Shane got here before me? Did you fail to see me leave?
Yeah, whatever.
I was hoping you were in the bathroom or something. We brought extra controllers. Does nobody knock around here? No, why would we? To be polite? Girls and their ridiculous social constructions. What? An intricate knock clattered through the entryway, and I pointed towards the door in defiance. See? Someone knocks.
Good morning.
Hello, I brought bagels. Figured we didn't want to repeat of last year. My stomach grumbled and she turned red. That's what I thought. That's my husband.
What?
You're perfect.
You're the best partner anyone could ask for. You're truly the best of us. Can't you just ask for one normally? I brought enough for everyone. Jared leaned his head against Satch's shoulder, then turned to whisper into his ear. I knew I could trust you. Okay, well then everybody pick a place to sit. We'll hand out bagels and then we'll get started. I scuttled to the side of the room against PBG's bed and next to mine. Whatever. Would have been sitting with them at lunch, but it wasn't until just now that I realized how crazy having all the normal boot guys in one room could be. 9 adolescent men in one room. Not to mention all friends, all part of the same club. Their personalities mingled in different ways, and I almost couldn't focus over the myriad inside jokes, shouting voices, and flailing limbs. That is until the character selection screen came on, and in the blink of an eye, the controllers were gone. PBG glanced over at me and noticing that I didn't have one, offered me his. No, really, I'm not good at these kind of games. There's no way you're worse than me, or Jimmy for that matter. Seeing as he didn't want to take no for an answer, I grabbed the controller and selected my character. Turby. He was cute and bouncy. Kirby. Even though he didn't seem super powerful, he looked like an easy enough character for a beginner to grasp. Although there was something in the eyes and beak that seemed a little...
Yeah!
Is everybody ready? I swallowed hard, the controller already slippery from my sweat. I never played Stomp before, though I watched others do so. I looked at the buttons on the controller, trying to guess what button did what. One of the top buttons probably jumped. Obviously, the analog stick moved the character. They selected the stage, something with cute little houses and smallish animals bopping around the background. Is that Animal Crossing? And the countdown began. There were buttons on the back that clicked when you hit them, but I didn't know what they did. 3. Oh, there was a weird blue button on the top right, but not on the left. 2. Another analog stick. What was that for? The camera? How can we all control the camera at once? 1. Oh no! Die, Shane, die! What the hell? Attack everyone, not just me. Are they playing Super Smash Bros? Cause like I played it with Tyler, my little brother, me, and his big brother Brandon. So that was like 5 people playing Smash Bros. And Tyler's big brother was kind of getting upset because everyone's kicking his butt. And then he was yelling at my brother, saying my brother's just dodging and stuff, and he's not fighting. But that's part of the game, you gotta dodge sometimes. Come on now. What the hell? Attack everyone, not just me. But you're my mortal enemy. Josh, what was that for? I wasn't even fighting you. You're wide open and death waits for no one. You're next. The battle began, and in a display of slight mercy, the boys left me alone to water the field and get a sense of my character. Oh, that does jump. I hit the jump button again and again and again, watching my character float higher and higher towards the sky. I can fly. My joy was cut short as a Noki ball emerged from nowhere and pegged my pink blob in the eye. I fell off the side of the screen despite trying to jump back up. It wouldn't let. Why? Turby can kind of hover for a while, but eventually he gets too full of air and has to land, otherwise he'd be OP. Oh. When in doubt, down B. Down B. Yeah, okay. In the commotion of the match, curses and death threats mixing with the clacks of controllers, nobody was listening to what Nick was saying. The key to getting someone to hear you in this commotion, it seemed, was shouting their name at the beginning of your sentence. Gerard. Satch. I frowned as my pink little blob fell back onto the map. Following Nick's advice, I hit down B. A cloud appeared around my pink guy and he became a rock. What? I don't understand. What would a rock do? I repeated the move multiple times, always turning into a rock of some sort on the ground, never hurting anybody near me. Suddenly an explosion rocked the ground and Turby flew into the air just as I hit down B. To my surprise, he formed into a rock and fell directly onto Jon's head. His Mario was sent flying off the screen and died. You're on my shit list. I'm very sorry. It didn't take long after that for me to die 5 pitiful, painful deaths, but as my little Turby tumbled off the screen for the 6th and final time, a small surge of pride hit me. I killed Jon, the Jontron, even if by accident. I handed my controller to and sat back, completely satisfied. If it weren't for the fact that it was my turn, I'd jump back in, eager to find other stages for murdering my friends and potentially stirring up hit lists a mile long. So this was the joy of games. After playing a few rounds, the official tournament started. People played one-on-one matches against each other, slowly thinning out the competition over time. May went before me and was rather unfairly paired against Jared. Every blow he doled out to her was in her mind some form of actual physical contact. At least judging by the way she shivered and when she was hit, it was. Unsurprisingly, she died almost immediately. I was the last person set to go against PBG. The others chuckled as we were past the controller. Don't worry, Hana. PBG's the easiest of all of us. You're bound to beat him. Oh, come on, guys. Don't worry, Hana. I'll go easy for you. I nodded as PBG picked the most level playing field. A small platform floating out in space. Aw, I don't like that one. The match started and PBG graciously held his players still. Go ahead and test your moves.
You're a great friend.
Aw, that's real nice of you, PBG. Yeah, real nice. I tested my moves and while doing so, my hand brushed against the yellow stick. Turby did a menacing low kick and my eyebrows raised. That looked powerful. Ready to go? Yeah, I think so. PBG charged at me across the screen, and when he came close enough for me to hit, I pushed the yellow stick in his direction. He flew across the screen, my mouth fell open. PBG grit his teeth. I see how it is. No more Mr. Nice Guy then. I partially doubted that PBG had a non-nice bone in his body, but the match had begun. It was a long battle, a surprisingly long battle. We seemed to be evenly matched, right up until the very end when I smashed him off the screen with Turby's hammer. What? I set the controller down quietly, not particularly happy about having crushed PBG in my second ever match of Stomp. PBG nodded solemnly. I guess I lost then.
Whoa!
Damn, Hannah. That was some natural born talent right there. I don't really think so. Anyway, the next match is Shane versus Paul. PBG remained quiet for a while after that. It wasn't until the 3rd round that he joined in again, cheering with the rest of the guys. My match rolled around, but this time I was against Jared, and this time I lost in only a few minutes. I set the controller down again, happy to no longer have responsibility over the life and death of inanimate pixels. As I did so, I saw Paul lean in to whisper something to Shane. Those eyes flew wide open, then his face shut down, over my dead body. Their eyes slid to me and I looked away. Excuse me? You want me to attack Shane? I'll do that full responsibility. Come on now. They were talking about me, weren't they? water, so good. I scooted over to May, feeling more comfortable near her than nearly any of the guys. May's not talking much on this dialogue, but I guess it's us to form relationships with these guys now. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. We got to play some Smash Bros with Kirby. I actually never played Kirby as a Smash character. My main Smash characters I would play is the Villager, Princess Peach, Zero Suit, Samus. I keep calling her Seamus, but Samus? I don't even know. Probably saying it incorrectly, and you guys are probably cringing. But those are the main characters I usually tend to play. I haven't played in quite a while though, so probably rusty as hell. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.